Just months after Tony and Amy Moore moved into their dream home, they're locked in an ugly feud with their neighbor, Roland Younts. Hopes that it would get better were fading, and folks hunkered down. Things were only going to get worse.
Jenny and Ashley, they want to go to the creek and play it, and I was always on guard with them.
As much as Tony Moore tried to give his kids a normal life, he couldn't escape the fact that danger was always lurking.
And we come back, we run over a board, had nails in it. I felt the front wheels kind of grab it. And before I could stop, the back wheels had grabbed it and stuck into it, and it come up and smacked behind the four-wheeler. It's a real tense moment. But I knew he'd done it. I was mad. And this is the first thing he'd done violent like that, you know. It could have flew up and hurt one of the kids.
A grown man putting children in harm's way. So you know he's definitely not right in the head.
Tony and Amy were getting desperate. Their little slice of heaven had become a minefield.
I called the law about it, called the sheriff. They come down and looked at it and everything.
He told us what he thought had happened, and we can kind of guess at what happened. But again, we don't go by guessing or feelings.
Did you see him put it down? Did you watch it put it down? I said, no, sir. Because I didn't see him put it there, I can't prove it.
It's not being done while we're there or in our presence, so there's really nothing we can do as law enforcement to arrest anybody.
So then they kept coming out and just kept leaving. And it's like, well, we're just all by ourselves here. That's it. We have no help in this situation. He can do whatever he likes, and no consequences.
Most neighbors figured Tony would be the bigger man and back down, what with his little girls to think of. But that's not how things played out, and the war between Roland Younts and Tony Moore was on.
My dad would sit there with his shotgun, watching to make sure that Roland didn't do nothing, because it was pretty scary enough.